What's up, y'all? Good morning. So I had another dream and I wrote it down right here. This took place at 6:33 a.m. Okay. I was in the car and it was like we was following someone to my auntie house. But we was at the Chevron in Gray and I looked in the sky and I seen a man on a horse with red and gold attire. And if y'all ever watched a Jesus movie, and if y'all ever seen the Romans, that's what color light they had. But I knew that they was good people, okay? I knew it was good. It wasn't like evil. But it was in a cloud form. So I tried to take a picture of it, but I couldn't because we drove off. As we rode to my auntie house, I looked to my left and I seen big black boats, plenty. Okay, I felt the wicked was already prepared in my dream. So, y'all, if you don't know, the wicked, the demons, they already prepared for Christ's return. All right? That's why they roam around on the earth, getting into people, making them do wicked things. Okay? They already prepared. They don't have nothing else to do. But wait, if you didn't know. And I knew that in my dream, it was Noah days happening. So we passed my auntie house. And I wanted to show that I can overcome sin. But the person driving took me away still. So if you seen Inside Out movie, it's like I went into my thoughts and it was good. And I went into another girl that I went to school with thoughts and it was wicked. It was showing me that she watches porn. So this must be a warning for someone who watches porn a lot. Because that was the Lord gave me. And it was showing me sexual sin. Guys, we really don't know the importance about sexual sin. The Lord not trying to stop you from nothing like that. But if you're not married, you're not in covenant with with a spouse. Like, you just having sex willingly. And this generation right here, they just love sex. It's giving Sodom and Gomorrah when the Lord came back because people doing all wicked things. All right. Once again, it's not about trying to stop you from having sex. It's like when you just have sex with people, different people, you taking up all their demons. You taking up all the traumas. You putting it on you. Okay, that's why it got so many diseases and all that. Guys, sex before marriage is death, literally. You could call me crazy, do what you want, but I'm standing on what I believe in with my Lord. And when the day come when he arrive, he gonna know I stood in righteousness. So it's either you listen to me or you're not. Okay, because I'm just trying to be a good follower of Christ and be obedient and reveal to you what's going on. So in my dream, it gave me the thought of Judgment Day that was going on. Then at 6:51 a.m., I started reading the rest of my Bible. And so ironic how I had that dream. And the part when Jesus speaks about the future immediately came up. Mark 13:5-37. Okay? It's like the Lord was talking to me about my dream, letting me know everything that must take place before. So this is not Jesus coming back like today, tomorrow, okay? Because a lot of stuff had to come before the Father return. Okay, so I'm going to read those chapters to you guys. Jesus replied, "Don't let anyone mislead you, for many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah. They will deceive many, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars. But don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be earthquakes in many parts of the world, as well as famines. But this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. When these things begin to happen, watch out. You will be handed over to local councils and beaten in synagogues. You will stand trial before governors and kings because you are my followers. But this will be your opportunity to tell them about me. For the good news must be preached to all nations. But when you are arrested and stand trial, don't worry in advance but what to say. Just say what God tells you at that time, for it is not you who will be speaking, but the Holy Spirit. A brother will betray his brother to death. A father will betray his own child, and children will rebel against their parents and cause them to be killed. And everyone will hate you because you are my followers. but the one who endures to the end will be saved. The day is coming when you will see the sacrilegious object that causes disarray. Y'all, I'm sorry. This creation standing where he should not be. Reader, pay attention. Then those in Judah must flee to the hills. A person out on the deck of a roof must not go down into the house to pack. A person out in the field must not return, even to get a coat. How terrible it will be for a pregnant woman and for nursing mothers in those days. And pray that your flight will not be in winter, for there will be great anguish in those days that any times I'm sorry, y'all. Than at any time since created the world, and in it never will be so great again. In fact, unless the Lord shortens that time of calamity, not a single person will survive. But for the sake of his chosen ones, he has shortened those days. And if anyone tells you, look, here is the Messiah, or there he is, don't believe it, for false messiahs and false prophets will rise up and perform signs and wonders, so as to deceive, if possible, even God's chosen ones. Watch out, have warned you. I have warned you about this ahead of time. In that time, after the anguish of those days, the sun will be darkened, the moon will give no light. The stars will form from the sky, and the powers in the heaven will be shaken. Then everyone will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds with great power and glory. And he will send out his angels to gather his chosen ones from all over the world, from the farthest ends of the earth and heaven. Now learn a lesson from the fig tree. When its branches bud and its leaves begin to sprout, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you will see all these things taking place, you can know that that is his return is very near, right at the door. I tell you the truth. This generation will not pass from the scene before all these things take place. Heaven and earth will disappear, but my words will never disappear. However, no one knows the day or hour when these things will happen, not even the angels in heaven or the Son himself. Only the Father knows. And since you don't know when that time will come, be on guard, stay alert. The coming of the Son of Man will be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. When he left home, he gave each of his slaves instructions about the work they were to do, and he told the gatekeeper to watch for his return. You too must keep watch, for you don't know when the master of the household will return, in the evening, at midnight, before dawn, or daybreak. Don't let him find you sleeping when he arrives without warning. I say to you what I say to everyone, watch for him. And y'all, and after I finished reading that part, literally, the Lord sent this to my phone. I knew it was him. Okay, it was a Bible verse. John 4:23 through 24. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Y'all, with that being said, if I were you, I would build a relationship and believe that the Lord is coming back. Because just like when Jesus died on the cross and he had to go through all those things, and not because a man let that happen, it's because the Father in heaven made that a prophecy. And when you realize that Jesus Christ died, he said it is finished. So this is another prophecy that shall come on. Okay? Build a relationship with him. Let the Son know your name. Okay? This is serious, guys. So y'all remember the lady that just passed away, for God's name's sake? God bless her soul. I know she in heaven, baby, because when you die for Christ, baby, you are automatically saved. So the people out here, I already done gave my life up for Christ. I don't care. I'm sacrificed for Christ. Like, he sacrificed for me. I could die for him, and I must keep on speaking the truth. Okay, the Lord gave me 2 things to speak on. He want me to speak on love. If you don't have love at all, you are not a follower of Christ. Because God is love. Even in my life, I see many people calling on the Lord, but their actions do not prove that they're a follower of Christ. Just recently, it's like this person always talk about the Lord and stuff like that. But when they get drunk, like they'll like start talking crazy about the Lord, and then they don't even have love for these siblings at all. I stand and I believe in, if you don't love your family, no matter what y'all going through, and y'all can just sit there and bash your family, you don't have love of Christ, baby. So you need to check your tree, your fruits, because it's not bearing what the Lord says. And I be in daily relationship with the Lord, and He speaks to me. I listen to His teachings, and I know what He expects. He loved even when it's so hard, because the Lord just put me through a situation to where something down bad happened to me, and I still have to love those people. Like, I'm still gonna love them no matter what. It's 808 as I'm speaking, and it's not angel numbers. This is prophetic numbers that the Lord talked to you from. All I can say, guys, is you can't say you're a follower of Christ and you don't love somebody. Okay? You can't say you're a follower of Christ and you do all wicked things. Okay? Christ is of righteousness. Y'all, just hop into your word. I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to explain. Just hop into your word, guys. And you will know what I'm saying. So, yeah. Y'all have a good day. I love you guys. But be of love even when it's hard. What sense does it make to love someone who loves you? You have to love your enemy. Just how Jesus Christ, He told me that he had to still love Judas even though he got betrayed. He had to still wash his feet. He still fed him. He still gave him a place to sleep. If you're not loving those that is hard to love, you're not really a follower of Christ. You're not. So make sure you're loving everybody. Don't try to fight fire for fire. Okay? Because if you know Yahweh, He got your back. If you follow Yahweh, He ain't going to let nothing harm you. So yeah, guys. Have a good morning.